is the TV producer. He is the Ustream provider and helps out with documentaries that make their way into the Extreme Club. And
Helmsy, don't read it.
put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Eddie Van Adler. Now, Eddie,
we're sprinkling Eddie.
Yeah. Now I know.
Here we sprinkle a little more.
I was trying. I tried every way in the world not to even bring him in today because I'm trying to sprinkle him. Because
Rick, thank you, Rick.
Well, I mean,
but he looks like Kurt Rambis, and I think it will fit into the conversation.
A little bit of Eddie goes a long way.
Look at those old times right there. Come on, baby.
Who was your favorite Laker then?
Back when the Lakers owned it.
Who was your favorite Laker back then?
James Worthy.
Mine too. I love James Worthy.
James Worthy. Wasn't a big
Buddy.
Kareem guy. I like Magic and James Worthy. I like Cooper from the
Worthy
corner.
got the job done.
Yeah, Rambis when he would come in owned me. And speaking of Kurt Rambis, has anybody seen Adler's look today?
Wow. I mean, when did you decide to go with the Kurt Rambis look?
I was just, watching a lot
You
of
don't
Kurt
even know who he
Rambis
is.
highlights and stuff, so I decided to go
You
with
don't
the
have
Kurt
any
Rambis.
idea who the
I don't
great
know.
That's that
Kurt
guy
Rambis
that
is.
Sylvester Stallone played in all them movies.
No, if
Watch
we,
Rambo.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's yeah.
if
that's
we
Rambo.
forced you to tell us or die who Kurt Rambis was, is it over?
I would be dead. I would be dead, Rick. I think.
Is that breaking anybody's heart but mine?
It does. I think
I'll give him a pass. I
coming
wouldn't
up, we will review Game 7, Lakers-Celtics,
Right.
and we will talk about the glory days of that rivalry.
And there's next segment, and there's controversy within the staff. There's a big Lakers-Celtics divide here. and I didn't know that.
And you're clearly on the wrong side.
And I think the Sports
how
Star.
many championships did we win?
I think the Sports Star Trophy might need to be up for Game 7.
That'd be fine.
Oh, I don't know enough.
Yeah, last night's the first time I've even watched NBA all year.
Yeah,
and I
so
watched
really,
that.
I should
Where
be
is Game
talking
7
about
going to be at?
Lakers.
But you asked
LA.
me if I was a Laker or Celtics fan back in the day.
All right, we digress.
when
We
it
got to
mattered.
stop.
We'll
We got
talk
to
about
stop.
that.
Is that
now,
Rambis? No.
Now, Rick Adler had
That's Adler.
an amazing time getting to work today, but before that, he says he has a statement prepared.
Eddie Van Adler has a prepared statement.
I've prepared a statement,
He
Rick.
also has a knee injury he'll be operated on next week, and had a little issue getting to work this morning. But first, your prepared statement.
I do. I have a prepared statement that I would like to read, just
Great.
to just kind of clear the air a little bit, like the song I sang.
Yeah.
Rick, Bubba,
Yes.
Greg,
Yes, sir.
Helmsy, Speedy, golden ticket seats, male listeners, female listeners, infant baby listeners that maybe can't understand me all the way yet.
Right.
Lend me your ears. I come before you a broken man. Things have been said. Polls have been taken. Reputations have been damaged. Mostly my reputation. I've made some mistakes, I will admit that. Such as attacking Greg, Mr. Popularity Burgess.
Okay.
Let me remind the listening audience that I like Greg. It's actually Speedy I don't care for.
Awesome.
Also showing y'all that video of me trying to kiss a dude is also a decision that I deeply, deeply regret.
And should.
Yes,
And
yes.
should. And should.
The fact that it aired, or the fact that you made that video?
It
Sounds
just
like Tiger
all
Woods
around,
here.
All the
the
above.
whole thing.
The whole ball of wax.
Claiming to have game, calling my arms guns, claiming to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger just by putting on some boots and a red T-shirt.
Right.
But listeners, sometimes I think you forget that this is a comedy show.
Right.
We don't always mean what we say. We're not always being serious when we say things. I know. Except Greg. He keeps it real. I know that it's completely ridiculous to think that I resemble the Terminator in any shape or fashion whatsoever. That's ridiculous.
Right.
That was merely a platform for me to sound stupid,
Right.
for the guys to make fun of me,
Well done.
for me to get progressively more angry and defensive. Rick then hits the bed music and we cruise into a commercial break. Simple formula.
That also explains the glasses today.
Simple formula. There we go. The glasses as well. When the guys rip on me, well, I think it's hilarious. I really should just grin and bear it. However, at times, I'm literally unable to not fire back
Right.
because I suffer from a rare medical condition. It's called CDI obesity syndrome.
What is
And
that?
that is
He's having to think.
Condition out, but can't take it syndrome. It's very serious, Rick.
Look, that's rampant. By the way, a lot of people got that.
Yeah, that's a
CDI
we got an epidemic.
obesity. CDI will be CDI.
Can dish it out, but can't take it syndrome.
Yes, and it's very serious. And I'm currently seeking treatment for this. This consists of hanging out more with Greg.
Okay, good.
In closing, somebody has to stick up for little Eddie Man Adler, though. Sometimes,
Eddie Man.
even if it means that person is little Eddie Van Adler.
Right.
In closing, remember that dynamite comes in small packages,
here he goes,
people,
look at that. Here he
and
goes.
no one's package is smaller than. Oh wait, that sounds weird. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
That's not what I want. That's not.
Right. Of course, I also
Need to
tell.
work on the.
I also
I don't know
talk-
about that ending.
That
But
ending was not what I
Right.
wanted.
You
it
were
to sound
close
like.
to having
Okay.
something
you were
there.
good, though, up to that point.
I also
That's the rough
reminded
draft.
That was awesome.
little Eddie Van Adler that yes, dynamite does come in small packages, but it's also easily snuffed out.
All right.
Now,
By scissors that cut the
injured,
fuse.
though, Rick.
now tell us what happened this morning.
Okay, so this morning, my car, as we've talked about on the air before, it's a wreck. It's embarrassing.
Oh, no.
It's got a dent on every panel and a windshield cracked to hide.
Yeah, there are hoopties everywhere that hope to
Yeah.
be next to it in traffic so they can feel better about themselves.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Sure.
As over the years went by, I see more and more cars that are better than mine. Now all the cars on the road are better than me. It's very crushing. But anyways, my car's not starting, so I'm riding the motorcycle to work these days. And I like to park my motorcycle. It's kind of like in a little like cubby in my apartment building. I live in like a 3-story apartment building, and on one side there's a little sidewalk, little back alleyway or whatever that you can get to. A little cubby. I park my motorcycle in there to keep it out of the rain and keep people from stealing it and stuff like that. Whatever.
Everybody wants.
I live in a rough neighborhood. I'm from the streets,
Right.
Yeah.
and
You're taking it to the streets.
I'm taking it to the streets.
He's
And
real is what he is.
I'm real. Thank you, Gregor.
Keeping it real. You don't know me. Go ahead.
And so somebody blocked me in today. They parked in a not real parking spot directly against my apartment building, directly against the curb, and it's not a real parking spot.
Neither are you parked.
So
Well, that's true. I'm kind of yeah.
Good point.
You're not
Well, we're not talking about me. We're talking about them.
So you start the day before daylight and realize my motorcycle's hemmed
Pinned
in.
in.
I can't get out.
I can't get in.
And you
got
to understand the time of day too. It's dark. Everybody's
Dark.
asleep.
And
Nobody's around.
The way he times himself to get here, like just at 6, I like got
See,
himself in a bind.
No,
Yeah.
I tried to be here earlier, but then I've got.
You've
these,
tried. When?
these- Greg.
Okay.
Oh wait. Continue, Greg. Make fun of me more, please, Greg.
Okay.
I'm
repeat.
working on that. I'm working on that whole defensive thing. You
That's
guys.
good. Repeat.
And I do say things twice. I'll agree with that. I do say things twice. So I'm stuck. This Jetta. I'm very tempted to just scrape the you know what out of this
That's what you
Jetta. Which
should've
I
Jetta's
should- I
got your
should've.
motorcycle blocked in.
Yeah.
I'm drove it
Locked
right over
in.
the top of it.
And so I've got two options: either go like down like a 3-foot, just like just go for it. I've got that option. I've got like a mud hill. Huge mud hill. I've got that option as well. And keep in mind, I've got a bum knee, y'all. I don't have an MCL or an ACL right now.
But you
Operation
got
next
that
week.
bond
Right, you're in a brace.
You got the bottom.
You're a brace boy.
I'm the brace man, Speedy. Brace man. Let's not be
Little brace boy.
little brace man. Let's put
Tiny little brace for his tiny little leg.
Brace me
break the
before
chicken
I
leg.
break.
I do have.
I'm a little kildee.
Go ahead with your story.
Everyone else is stallions. I am a pony.
I wear adult small t-shirts.
Or men or boys large shirts as well.
14, 16.
You could put this brace on waterfowl.
Why are we singing this? Why is it being sung?
All right, we're all. We gotta go.
I know we're almost out of time, but y'all, it was
Alright,
so
so
intense.
you had
My
decision.
adrenaline is pumping.
Right.
I'm like, all right, I'm going for the hill, and I'm going down. I'm like, I literally say out loud, "Can I even do this?"
You said that out loud.
said
Going
that
down
out
a
loud.
hill.
What degree is it going down?
Y'all, it's like this.
At what point
Like
did you
straight
think it was a
down.
bad idea?
90, like 90 degrees.
Like way down.
Did you get that point where you thought this is a mistake?
And so yes, oh yes, but
And I
there
guess
was
there's
no
a
going
lower
back.
there's a lower road down. You're
I'm trying to get to a sidewalk.
To a
yeah.
sidewalk,
Trying to
okay.
get to a
Sure,
sidewalk.
that's right on sidewalk.
And whew, man, so like I'm driving through like grass and stuff like this, and I get to the very like the crazy part of it, the pinnacle of the story, and the ride. And so I go front wheel down, and my front wheel's on the sidewalk, and I've made it, but I'm kind of stuck. And I'm on such a slant here. I'm sitting on the gas tank, freaking out. I've got my bum leg up on a tree to
Tiny
not
little bum
fall
leg.
over.
Tiny little bum leg.
Tiny little man bum leg on a tree to keep from dying. And so I gave it some gas and went for it, and I survived. And my adrenaline is still pumping.
Wow.
Wow. He made it.
And you did all that with those glasses on?
And I did that with the glasses on.